In this example, I want to look at how I can use the AWS SDK in a Node.js project that will ultimately transfer over to a unit on using Node.js inside of AWS Lambda. So we can work locally or we can work in the cloud, but ultimately the code that we're going to be writing is going to be in Node.js. And beyond that, our Node.js project is going to need access to the AWS SDK. So what I want to do is I'm going to go to a terminal window, and I'm just in my terminal window, and the first thing I did is I did a node version check. So I'm doing a node version check, and it says that I'm on version 21.6.1. If I go out to nodejs.org, I can download the latest and greatest version of Node.js. By downloading the latest version of Node.js, it's also going to come with npm, Node Package Manager, is where that npm acronym comes from. That's also going to be necessary for us to create a Node project with access to the AWS SDK. Okay, so over from my terminal, the way I want to start is I want to make a directory called Node AWS SDK. Okay, and then I'm going to change my working directory into that Node AWS SDK, and then I'm going to open it up in Visual Studio Code so I don't have to work from a terminal window. Okay, so I'm opening that folder in Visual Studio Code. Okay, and right now that folder is empty. What I want to do is I actually want to just work from Visual Studio Code, and I'm going to do that by opening up a new terminal. So you can see that my current working directory is my current directory, which is Node AWS SDK. What I want to do is I want to initialize this project as a Node project. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to do an npm init command. So this will initialize this project as an npm project. Okay, and then it's going to go through a series of prompts, and it's going to tell me, it's asking me the question, is the package name AWS SDK? I don't think that's necessarily a good package name because the AWS SDK is a Node package. So I'm going to call this my Node.js AWS SDK demo. Okay. And it's telling me it can no longer contain capital letters. That's fine. So Node.js AWS SDK demo. Version 1, no description, index.js. I'm just hitting enter to all of these defaults, and it gives me a confirmation of all the answers that I've given, and it's asking, is that okay? And if I hit enter to this, what's going to happen is it's actually going to create a package.json file for me. Okay, so this package.json file gives me information about my project, but the key thing that it's going to do is it's going to keep track of all of the project dependencies for this project. Okay, so I have my package.json file. I'm also going to create another new text file. I'm going to save this as index.js. So I'm going to save it as index.js. Okay, so I might do something like console.log, hello world, working with Node.js. Okay, something like that. Okay, and what that'll allow me to do is if I come down to this terminal window, I should be able to use node and then the file index.js, and you'll see hello world, I'm working with Node.js. Okay, so console.log is nothing interesting in terms of what we're trying to do. Ultimately, we're going to need that AWS SDK, which contains all the class libraries that we'd use to interact with all of the AWS services. In order to get that, I'm going to have to do an npm install of the AWS SDK. Okay, so I'm doing that npm install of the AWS SDK, and you'll notice what it actually brought over. It looks like I have a few errors. Okay, it looks like I'm getting a permission error, possibly. So I'm going to run that command again, but I'm going to run it as an administrator. Okay, that looks better. You'll notice it brought with it a few things. It brought this package lock.json file. Okay, it tells me about my project. And then it also tells me, if I look at my dependencies, it tells me that it's looking for the AWS SDK. And really, that's in the package.json file. So you'll notice that here's the dependencies. And what it's saying is that it wants at least a minimum of version 2.1691. If I wanted exactly this version, so maybe I don't want to necessarily automatically upgrade the AWS SDK, I can specifically state that version, but by default we have a minimum version number of 2.1691.0. Okay, so I have the AWS SDK installed, and that's actually in this Node Modules folder that came from the fact that I did that npm install of the AWS SDK. Okay, so if I look in the Node modules, you'll see that the AWS SDK is here, but all sorts of other dependencies in order to get the AWS SDK also came along for the ride. Okay, so the Node Modules folder is the AWS SDK, but the AWS SDK also has its own dependencies, so it has those references, and it brings those along with it. Okay, so just kind of workflow type things. If I have a Node project, my Node project, the source code that I actually maintain is index.js, this package-lock.json, and package.json. I do not maintain the Node modules. If I was going to check these into a source code repository and have another developer work with this same project, I would not share Node modules, this Node modules folder. In fact, if I delete the Node modules folder, okay, so interesting. It looks like I'm just getting a permissions issue. I'm going to do a sudo remove the Node modules folder, and I did that recursively, so now you'll notice it's deleted. It's gone, and the reason the Node modules came and it wasn't letting me delete it is because I had installed the AWS SDK as an administrative account using sudo. So then I had to use that same user account to remove the Node modules folder. Okay, so my project hasn't really changed, but I have lost the AWS SDK. So now what happens is, let's say I share these files. So I share them either through a source code repository, or I just zip them up and send them over to a friend or another developer, and they want to take a look at the project. I can see that my project has a dependency on the AWS SDK, so whoever takes this project forward will also need the AWS SDK installed. So typically the first thing that happens with a Node project is we do an npm install. Okay, so the npm install, what it's going to do is it's going to look at this package.json. It's going to see what are the dependencies that I have. So I have the AWS SDK dependency. So I'm going to run this npm install. It's going to grab all the dependencies, download them, and put them into a Node modules folder for me. So it's going to recreate those Node modules that this project is dependent on. My guess is if I try to run this, it's going to fail because apparently where I'm working from, so the root of my user account is not letting me install the AWS SDK directly. So I'm just going to run this command as an administrator. So I'm doing that npm install. Okay, and you'll notice that recreated the Node modules folder, and this time I didn't have to specify that I wanted to install the AWS SDK. It figured that out as a result of me having that dependency in the package.json file. Okay, so this is how I'd get started with a Node.js project that has a dependency of the AWS SDK. Okay, and once we have that, going forward, we can start using the AWS SDK to work with the various AWS services, either locally or in the cloud.